So Corinthians there's a wild church called Corinth, right? Wild, it's like Vegas, right? Like it's wild. And they're all new Christians and they're just naughty. They got wild. So they send Paul all these questions. What about this one? So Paul actually writes a letter back. Okay? The first letter we don't even have. Because Paul says in 1 Corinthians, in my former letter, we're in first, he was probably so fried, it probably wasn't inspired by the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit was like, we got to lose that one. That one wasn't so good. Paul was pretty upset. So they ask him, here's the question, because they can't answer it. Can that dude sleep with his stepmom? You would think they'd be able to settle that among themselves, perhaps. We got to call in an expert. The vote was split. Let's listen right now. How many of you would vote against a guy sleeping with his stepmother? Okay? And if you didn't put your hand up, I threw up in my mouth just thinking about it. Okay? So here's his answer. Here we go. It is actually reported that there is sexual immorality among you, and of a kind that is not tolerated even among the pagans. That's wild. They're like, people on OnlyFans are throwing up. This is crazy. For a man has his father's wife. That's his stepmom, I hope. And you are arrogant. Ought you not rather to mourn? Let him who has done this be removed from among you, for though absent in the body, I'm present with you in spirit, and if present, I have already pronounced judgment on the one who did such a thing.